It's time for the Super Mario 3D World review for the Wii U. I'll be honest, when I first heard the title and saw a few seconds of gameplay from this game, I thought it was a 3DS game. It was a bit surprising finding out this was a Wii U title, since many 3DS games have the word 3D in them, and I guess I was just expecting the word or letter U somewhere in this title, since the previous 2D Mario platformer did that. And then I thought it was Super Mario 3D Worlds, with an S at the end, because look, doesn't that tail look like an S? Well anyway, the plot is once again shallow and repetitive, but since it's Mario, we can let it slide. Bowser has kidnapped a fairy-like creature called the FreQuenczy. I guess Bowser plays Zelda games in his spare time, and escapes through an odd clear pipe. So Mario, Luigi, Peach, and Toad go after him and try to rescue the FreQuenczy and the 6 other FreQuenczys Bowser has captured. This is a 3D platformer. The most noticeable feature is up to 4 players can play co-op together, like in the new Super Mario Bros. Games, but instead of 2 Toad characters, Peach actually gets a break from being Bowser's kidnapping target and joins the team to help save the FreQuenczys. Let's see, I have the gamepad and I need 3 other players, so you get a Wiimote, and you get a Wiimote, and Butter gets a Wiimote. Buster sucks. Wanna play? Yeah! The goal of each level is to get to the end and pull the flag down as far as you can by jumping on the very top. To get to each flag, you'll have to get through fun and challenging obstacles and battle enemies. Once a level is completed in co-op mode, everyone's score will be tallied up, and whoever has the most will win that particular level, and the flag will show the winner for that level. Whoever wins the level will receive a crown on the next stage. The crown can be stolen or knocked off of a player, and whoever is wearing the crown at the end of the stage gets bonus points. A new item/power-up makes its way to this game, this time in the form of a bell. Once acquired, your character will transform into a cat version of themselves, giving them the ability to swipe at enemies with their claws, climb up walls, and dive down at the ground or enemies. When I first saw this new item, I was like, really? A cat suit? I still think it's a little odd, but then again, there are odder things in the Mario universe. The catsuit is a great addition, as being able to climb up walls now lets you explore levels more and allows for more puzzle solving. Another new item, the double cherry, can be obtained as well. When touched by a character, a clone of that character will appear, which are controlled together by the player. The more cherries acquired, the more clones appear. If a clone gets hit by an enemy, it will disappear in a cloud of smoke, and if all clones are gone, your character will be by themselves and will control and take damage normally. Past power-ups like the Fire Flower, Tanuki Suit, and Boomerang Flower are in the game as well. Now, if you've seen my new Super Mario Bros. Reviews before, you'll know that I didn't care too much for the co-op multiplayer experience, mainly because you and your friends could get in each other's way, which got really annoying pretty fast, and it could also cause accidental deaths. I was hoping because this is a 3D game, I wouldn't experience that level of frustration. Well, I don't, but co-op multiplayer can still be pretty annoying, mainly because everyone wants to do their own thing whenever they want, which can actually be hazardous to other players. It seems like someone needs to have control in saying who can go where and when, otherwise it seems like borderline chaos the majority of the time. If someone goes off screen, they'll usually return in a bubble like in the new Super Mario Bros. Games. Now, multiplayer is fun, but like the new Super Mario Bros. Games, I think I prefer single-player mode. Multiplayer is more exciting, but single-player gives you more control to get things done when you want to. I wish there was an option where 4-player co-op looked like this, instead of the camera stretching out trying to have everyone in frame. The levels are fun, but I was a little disappointed in the beginning as I thought some stages were too easy and a little on the generic side as far as Mario levels go. It got a lot more fun in the later levels as many of the stages are very creative and so much fun to play. The graphics look beautiful. Since Mario games always look cartoonish versus realistic, I wasn't too sure just how much better HD Mario would look as opposed to, say, the Mario Galaxy games on the Wii. But boy does it look good. Very colorful, vibrant, and detailed. The controls are great. If you play using the Wiimote, it controls just like the new Super Mario Bros. Games, however it can feel a little stiff since you're moving with the D-pad. If you use the gamepad, you'll use the left analog stick to control movement, and the 4 face buttons and occasionally the ZR button to control jumping and attacking. I'd recommend for anyone who isn't playing with the gamepad to play with the Wiimote Nunchuck combo, as it controls almost exactly like Mario Galaxy. I'd assume controlling with the Wii U Pro controller would be good as well, but at the time of this review, I don't have one of them, so I don't know. When using the gamepad, you'll be prompted to use the touchscreen and the microphone to move obstacles within a level to advance. It's a cool idea, but I'm glad it wasn't used that much, as it can pause the flow of gameplay even if it only takes a second. The boss fights were fun, but most were too easy. Defeating the last boss was creative, and the presentation was fun, but the actual formula for beating it was lackluster, which was disappointing. Completing each stage is only half the fun. There are also stamps and green stars you can collect. Each stage has 1 stamp, and most stages have 3 green stars. The green stars are used to unlock later stages, so obtaining each one is a high priority. The stamps, though, are optional, as if you get one and beat the stage without dying, it will be added to your stamp collection, which you can use to post on Miiverse. The stamps and green stars add a lot of replayability for the game, but there's actually another piece of replayability for each stage, and that is getting a golden flag. When you jump or climb using the catsuit, on the very top of the flag in each stage, the flag will turn golden. The amount of replayability in this game is very high, which is something I really enjoy. In addition to normal levels, you'll find Captain Toad in various places. Once you do, you'll get to play as him in one of a handful of his puzzle levels. The object is to find and collect every green star on the stage, but since he can't jump, you have to use the environment to get through. Also, the camera is completely controlled by you and is never locked behind Captain Toad. These levels are really fun and is a nice addition to the game overall. Super Mario 3D World is an awesome game. Beautiful graphics, great controls, many levels are very creative and so much fun to play, the catsuit and double cherry are cool additions, co-op mode can be fun and exciting, and a large amount of replayability. However, co-op mode can still be frustrating, to the point, at least for me, where I prefer to play alone. Although my brother did say he thinks 2-player co-op mode would be more fun and or manageable, and I think I agree with this thought. If you're going to play 4-player co-op, you'll probably need to set some rules or guidelines so that everyone isn't doing their own thing. Also, I thought the boss battles were too easy. Overall, though, it's still a great game, and I'm sure you'll have hours and hours of fun with this enjoyable and charming Mario platformer. This game gets a 4.5 out of 5 with the title of Epic. That's not what we said to do.
Okay. Bloopers!
Yay.
Sorry, I can't do it.
Okay.
You can see me.
Okay. Peace and action.
Yeah! Nah, that wasn't good.
Oh,
like that one? That was a good one!
And action.
Yeah!
You started laughing! That could be
Your face was perfect.